Yo, what is up everybody? My name is Zane and welcome back to the channel. Today I have a Lindis gameplay for you guys. This is no ordinary Lindis match. We ended up dealing 60% damage and 24 kills went to our name. I want to be explaining to you guys exactly how I reached this amazing feat. Honestly, this is the most damage on Lindis I think I've ever done in a single game. Maybe even the most damage I've ever done, period. I'm not sure completely, but I want to explain to you guys how I did this. So, something you might have just seen there, my support was going to go get vision on where they first started their jungle camp. I can see that red buff is not even started, so I know Murad's near his blue buff. And honestly, guys, you can usually assume that Murad starts near the dragon. Why? Because usually Murads want to be next to the dragon, so when the dragon spawns, their jungle's spawning, and if the enemy team wants to take the dragon, they're going to have to deal with the Murad stacking off his own jungle camps. I hope that made sense. Anyways, let's get into this, where you can see I'm about to finish my jungle clear, and instead of going to mid, I'm going to come up top because I can see my support is roaming up here. For most purposes or cases, for you guys, you should just go into mid lane. Also, you can see here that we're going to get a nice jungle camp, 63 extra gold for us. Pre-order the boots there, of course. On Lindis, you want to be getting second tier jungle item right into your boots. You do not need to get your third tier jungle item right away. You really need the boots on Lindis. I cannot stress that enough. Here you can see the Mina a little bit out of position, but I'm not going to chase her. Why? Because I know Sentinel is way more important than burst damage onto their support. Sentinel is one of the most important things on a Lindis. That being said, you can give it up sometimes. You shouldn't put yourself in a horrible position to get the Sentinel, but you should try to get it at all times. Anyways, here you can see that I am just going straight back into my jungle. I don't want to fight the dragon. One reason being, Lindis doesn't need to. I can always out farm them. You can see here now I finished those two jungle camps. Go to mid lane, soak this wave. Actually try to kill this Kali, but she has to flicker out. And now that just opened up their jungle for a lot of invading. You can see here though that Yenna tries to get a pick onto us, but she is not dealing enough damage, especially with this rune set that I have on, guys. I have the Veda one with the shield, and it's just so good on some ADCs I cannot express to you. Same with the Death Sickle, which this rune set actually combines both. I definitely recommend this for pretty much every ADC, really. You know, Violet, never mind, Violet is different, but Slims, Morin, all those you can use this set. Anyways, here we try to collapse top because I can see they're being super aggressive clearing this lane. Throw my trap down. Mina has to flicker, able to kill her. Murad's dashing on once. You can see I throw my trap onto where Murad teleported from with his shadow. I get ulted by Teamy here, but didn't even need it because I have my Death Sickle. Unfortunately, I'm not in a voice call with my support or anything, which is OP Bay. I'm sure you guys have seen him in my videos. And I want to invade this red here. I know that Deanna was in there most likely, and I thought I could kill her, but she played very well, and she actually flickered onto me, which I did not expect at all. I knew there was a pretty good chance that she was going to be in that red buff side defending that, but I just did not expect that flicker, and that really got me. So well played again by her. You can see that the Fennec dives super hard for the Brunhilde on my team. Almost doesn't survive, but luckily we didn't lose our ADC either, so really nothing has been done. But what we did see from there is that Fennec used his flicker. He no longer has that. You can see me now running over to the blue because I know that the Murad just died, and I just knew that he was going to have his blue up. You can see here, guys, that the Murad messed up so badly. He got rid of all of his jungle stacks, so he could not even ult. He was trying to ult or get the last jungle stack, but he was stuck. You can see here now that I'm just going to do the dragon really quickly. Since it's so free, there's really no point not to do it. Fennec here does not realize that we're doing the dragon. That means I'm able to throw my trap. Look at the perfect trap placement, guys. That's definitely something you guys should be trying to do. Don't throw the traps directly onto them. I like to throw my traps usually near their escape routes so they can rarely ever escape from me. That's how I find the best way to use the traps. Use my first skill here to get vision around all the bushes, and that reveals the Yenna. She can no longer surprise us. And right now, what I'm thinking is, okay, the red buff might be up pretty soon. You can see I ping it actually, so I'm letting my support know, hey, I want to go and invade this red buff. Come and help me out. And use my first skill before I go in, which is able to reveal the Kali. She lives with 1 HP. OP Bay with an amazing stun onto that Mirage. This is the power of having a good support, guys, that you like to play with, because me and OP Bay understand each other so well that I can be super aggressive knowing that he has my back, and he can make calls and plays in their jungle knowing that I have his back and I will follow him up. It's really just so strong and such a good synergy when you do have a good support. It feels so much better than if you were to have a non-synergized support with you. Definitely, if you're going to play duo and you are a jungler, consider finding a good support to play with over anything else, maybe even a mid laner too. Now you see that we just got a kill onto that Mina. Of course, I want to go back into this blue side jungle. When you get ahead or invade their jungle on Lindis, you should always be instantly back into their jungle. You can do it so well on Lindis because of your insane movement speed. Here, Fennec being too aggressive, pushing out that lane when he shouldn't be, and that gives up his tower. I'm just going to run over there and basic attack it, and also I get to clear up his wave, also get a kill. That is overall like 500 gold or even more for me. Add that to this dragon, and that is just an insane amount. Now, you may be thinking what to do next. I could go to my blue buff, but I can also go to their red. Both of those options are available, so why not do both? Let's go to my blue buff, clear out all the small camps, and then we can instantly just run back into that red buff again. It's like, I don't exactly track the timers of their buffs. It's more of just a feeling that I get, like, okay, it's going to be up soon, so let's get ready for it soon. I don't... let me put it this way. Buffs, after a minute 30 of being taken, they will respawn. I don't add a minute 30 to the time whenever I invade. I kind of just get a feeling of whenever it's up, and I will try to be back whenever like that feeling is triggered. It sounds weird, but it's really true. It's just something I guess you can have after a ton of games. Anyways, here, triple kill, very, very well played. We were being super aggressive onto the Yenna, which helped us out massively. Right now, you can see that we are pushing down the towers. I'm going to clear this wave here, and right now, you can tell where I'm going at this point. I want to run over under tower to, excuse me, the Maraud's blue buff, but instead, my team, excuse me, just hiccups. I wanted to go and get this blue buff, and my team wanted to get the tower. That's no problem. We can do both. I'm just going to cross over the middle tower there. There's really no point for me not to. All of them are dead. You can see bot lane is having some major issues with this Fennec. He's actually sitting in the bush there. And my support OP Bay is going to die to that, unfortunately. But I am able to clean it up, able to pick up the kill, and now we are at 12-1-2 in only 8 minutes, guys. Now you can see I'm onto this Mina, able to pick up the assist. Looked like I got the kill there, but actually I didn't. You can see here, Yenna, she does not have the damage to kill me. She barely even got through my shield rune, and that is just the power of it, guys. Not only does a shield rune give you a pretty massive shield, but it also increases your movement speed by a lot. So you could just only imagine, you have Lindis' passive, which gives you movement speed. You could have Omni Arms, if you attack you get movement speed. This Ruin, which gives you movement speed. Sentinel, which gives you movement speed. Everything pretty much gives you movement speed on Lindis, and that's just why I'm able to go buff to buff to buff to buff on this Mirage. I have so much movement speed that I can farm my own jungle, I can farm his jungle, and I can be anywhere I need to on the map because of all of that movement speed. Really just utilizing that the best I can in these games. Here, throw my first skill onto this Fennec, make sure I can see him no matter what bush he goes into, and we are able to pick up the kill. A lot of people neglect the first skill of Lindis. You should be using it at all times. Here, again, just going straight back into the blue buff after killing that right on cue. It's something to definitely keep in mind. Or if you're going to take one thing away, just realize how much we're invading and how often. Look at my own jungle side. I left everything up because there's no point going back to my own jungle while there's still jungle camps in theirs left, because it's ×2 value to invade, so not even, it's basically like I'm farming my own jungle in their jungle, and their Maraud is getting no gold. So really there's no point for me to go back into my own jungle when I do this sort of thing. I would only say it this time though, since anyways I'm full build already. At 10 minutes into the game, I have 11,500 gold because I've been farming 4 buffs the entire game. It's pretty much the entire game. I've literally just been farming 4 buffs and farming every lane for kills. It has been insane. It's not like they're really feeding either. They're just getting really, really outplayed. The Maraud is not the best, but besides that, they are just kind of just getting outplayed at this point. Here, we try to dive onto that Maraud, but he uses his ultimate. We are not able to deal a single slice of damage. I don't know what to say there. We're not able to deal a single hit of damage to him. And again, the Maraud comes in. Look at this. Mina dives in with her flicker. A little bit too soon, though. She has no backup for herself, and that is going to be the death of her. Maraud runs in. No stacks, and he has no immunities. So that means he is going to perish. Very well played there. Sorry guys, the doorbell's ringing. I don't know if that's my brother or I'm gonna die in like 15 minutes, but it's been fun talking to you all, I guess. I am actually pretty worried. I'm gonna try to finish this video up really quick. What? Who's ringing the bell? I don't know. Alright guys, well this is a bit worrying. I don't know what's going on. You guys can just watch me farming them under their own core. But I literally don't know who's outside. This is actually creepy, guys. It's 1 a.m. I'm making this video at 1 a.m. If you saw the video, I'm okay. But if not, then I'm fucked. Anyways, here you can see doing some good damage onto the Kali there. Yenna diving onto me. She is going to die. My dog is still going crazy. Fennec, I use my Bow of Slaughter, healing. I fucking die here anyways because the Maraud and the Kali both hit me. And my Tara ends the game. Sorry guys, I'm so like, I don't know what's going on. Some of you guys are gonna call me idiots for still doing this, but you gotta stay committed, boys. I'm not redoing this video. Yeah, the most damage I've ever done on Lindis. 60% damage, 24 kills and 2 deaths. Very well played by us. Anyways, I'm gonna go make sure everything's okay outside. It's 1 a.m. and people just rang my doorbell like crazy. It's probably Ding Dong Ditchers. I don't know, but yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe. This gameplay was actually from my stream, which is why the quality is a bit lower. If you did enjoy this, yeah, make sure to come to the stream tomorrow. Who was it at the door?
Nobody. I don't see anybody.
Alright, well, I don't know what that was, but make sure to subscribe, and love you all. Thank you all for the amazing support. Talk to you all later. Peace.